Hi everybody, Judy Seeger here. So happy to have you guys back on another video episode where we're going to talk about how to manage your symptoms long-term after chemo. It's like, oh my gosh, chemo is long gone and you're still having brain fog, insomnia, constipation, low energy, pain. Where's your life back? We're going to dive right into that, but first, would love to have you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, make sure that you're staying in my loop because I have all kinds of really cool videos to help you guys, making sure you're staying on track, making sure you have the knowledge, the empowerment of what it takes to live a quality life. Want to make sure you guys are in that loop. So hit those buttons and we will make sure we stay connected. All right, in the meantime, I do want to encourage you to stay to the very end because I have a very cool guidebook that's going to help you along this journey as well. My heart's desire is to get you guys not only feeling great about yourself, but knowing what it takes to stay on track. That knowledge, that's huge, right? Okay, first things first is understanding how do you manage right here, right now, whether it's brain fog, insomnia, pain, whatever it is, there's long-term symptoms that happen. So do understand first, chemo will kill the cancer cells. We know this, but it also kills good cells. We also know this, right? So it's going to kill both. That's just the way chemo works. That's just the way what happens. So as it's doing that, it's killing the immune cells, which are your number one defense against cancer. So it's kind of doing a double-edged thing, right? So it's very important to understand the reason you still have your symptoms is because your immune system has been suppressed. So of course it makes sense, right? What's the logical thing here? Let's build up that immune system, right? We're going to cover that. All right, so first things first is we're going to make sure that you have the right food. So I talk about this in other videos, but do understand greens, dark leafy greens. I'm not a big proponent of spinach and kale because it is high in oxalic acid, which sometimes could aggravate people's pain and inflammation. I've seen this in my clinic for years and years. So I'm really not a big, they do spinach and kale salads all day long or spinach juice. You know what? There's tons of other greens out there. There's bok choy, Swiss chard, dandelion greens, turnip greens, beet top greens, arugula, romaine lettuce, lots of greens. Just go out there and experiment with other stuff and steam them up and see how it goes. There's your broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, all those cruciferous, right? Mix it all up, steam them, put a little salt on there. It's lovely. Drizzle a little olive oil or coconut oil. That's a great side dish every single day. So that's your number one food. Number two food, beyond that really works well, build up your immune system by going after that liver and really boosting the liver, which is taking a big hit after chemotherapy, right? Lots of times the liver has to do double duty as it is healing and keeping up with the whole effects of the chemo. So it's very, very important that you get that liver nice and strong. And then one food that is safe, easy to have is beets. Beets are fantastic. They have a compound in there called betaine that actually helps the liver to get stronger. A strong liver is exactly what we want. And the beets, whether it's cooked, steamed, you could shred it up, put it in salads. Again, a little sea salt on top, a little balsamic vinegar on top. Yum, it's very good. Having that is really, really fun and putting it in. Now, some of you may not like beets. I totally get that. I wasn't a big beet fan either for a long time, but slowly but surely I kept adding it in different things, and now I've gotten used to it. I realized, you know what, actually it's pretty good. So beets are excellent, but if you're not into the beets as much, then carrots are good too. Not going to give you the same results, but at least it's going to get you on the track of getting extra nutrients into your system. What are the foods that you're having? Like, what are the ones that you're using right now? Comment below. Love to hear from you guys, see what's going on. All right, let's get into what else can you do to manage those symptoms is making sure that you're having the right supplements. So again, I'm not pushing this particular company for any reason, just because I know it works, right? And it's called Ester C. This is going to be below in the link so that you have it. But the reason I like vitamin C, number one, it helps your immune system, but this is a non-acidic, what do they call it? Gentle and non-acidic. We like gentle, and it has citrus bioflavonoids. So what does that mean? It has things like rutin, hesperidin, things that come from the inside rind of citrus, like your oranges. And it is great to get your capillaries, your veins, your blood cells happy again, because it has those nutrients in there that's going to boost your immune system. So having 1,000 milligrams a day with your food is fantastic, works very well, and it's a good vitamin C that I highly recommend. You can get this on Amazon or wherever and get it into your system each and every day. Another great supplement is probiotics. When you've had chemo, when you've had any kind of, whether it's radiation or medication, your healthy bacteria take a hit, meaning that the healthy bacteria go down and things kind of get rampant and wild in your digestive tract. And so what happens a lot of times, that's where diarrhea could come in, that's where constipation could come in, because the healthy bacteria is not there. So having a good probiotic with lots of different healthy, good bacteria in there is great to take. I recommend taking it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, taking it last thing at night on an empty stomach. It works really well to get that going. My 86-year-old mom had basal cell carcinoma last year. I put her on probiotics. She said, "Oh, I'm having wonderful bowel movements now." I'm like, "Great, Mom. I'm so happy for you." So go ahead and have the probiotics, the vitamin C we recommended. Okay, the last one that is very important for managing your symptoms after chemo, that really helps your immune system, really boosts everything up very quickly. It's one of the fastest natural therapies that you could use beyond that I've ever seen in my 30 years of doing this, is sweating. This is a natural therapy that is, opening up your skins and getting your skin pores opened up so that the toxins get out. So chemo, of course, has, like we said, side effects, but when you're sweating, it has a chance to get out because your skin is the largest elimination organ in your body. You have 5 elimination organs, your skin is the largest, so that's fantastic. So how do you do that? Well, one of the first ways, I'm looking for my dry skin brush. Dry skin brushing to open up your pores works. I talk about that in other videos. But here's the one thing that really does help is infrared sauna or sauna. But infrared sauna is fantastic. Get in at least once a week. There's many gyms that have it now. Sit in there a good 10 minutes and then work your way up 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Afterwards, very important to have some coconut water to replace the electrolytes that you've been sweating out. Now, if you're not sweating right away, there's some things going on. This is why I recommend dry skin brushing, where you're brushing your skin and opening up those pores and allowing the toxins to be released through your skin. So infrared sauna, number 1. Exercise is great. Lots of times people put on extra layers of clothes, put on a hoodie, put on a hat to sweat more as they're exercising. Doesn't matter. Just get your body moving and sweating. Again, it's important that you do at least 10 minutes of sweating. So if it takes you 10 minutes to get going before you sweat, you do have to add another 10 minutes of actual exercise with the sweat to get the benefits of getting those toxins out and getting your immune system up. So very, very important that you drink the electrolyte water after. Again, coconut water is safe, it's easy, it's simple, and you don't have to worry about, well, I'm feeling weak after. Drink that coconut water, that's fantastic. Another one that is very good for managing your symptoms after chemo is having detox baths. I love having baths now, and I encourage you guys to do something where you're relaxing in the bath and having a combo of Epsom salt, sea salt, baking soda, 1 cup of each. Super simple. I'll have that formula down below. But do make sure that you're having the 1 cup of Epsom salt, because that has magnesium sulfate that helps to relax your muscles. The sea salt actually helps to draw out toxins, and baking soda actually helps to neutralize toxins. Very interesting, right? So 1 cup of each, put it in your bath, soak a good 20 minutes. Again, afterwards, drink your coconut water. Now, here's a gold nugget tip for that one. Make sure you do it at nighttime, because then you're going to sleep better. So 20 minutes, have a good sweat an hour before bed, drink your coconut water, take your probiotics, and go to bed, and you will sleep like a baby. And all of that will help to start clearing up these things that have been going on in your system for a very long time. We're going to have a lot more videos for you guys to show you what else can you do after chemo, radiation, surgery, after your cancer treatments are all done. If you like this video and learned something, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you tell me below. It's like, hey, don't forget to remind me, like, hey, I've been on these supplements, I've been on this food, and I want to know what else is going on. Love to help you guys out on that. So as promised, because you watched till the end, thank you so much. I have 8 smart strategies to help you on your detox, right? So if you've never ever done a detox, you don't know how to do it, you don't know where to start, we're going to show you how to do that, because as we get rid of the effects of toxins from the chemo, you're going to want to know some safe, easy ways to get started, and this guidebook is yours. So check it out, get on it, get started, and we will connect with you on the next video. Thanks so much. We'll see you then.